We should be, yeah. There is a little bit of a delay, though.
Yeah, but like 5-minute delays.
No, more like a 9 to 12 second delay. Because I've had viewers mention that before, that when I'm saying something, and then when I do it, they've noticed that there's like a 6 to 9 second delay from when they say something to me actually reading it.
Ah, okay.
If you have to, just search in the search bar. It's just Ifrit 160, IFRIT, and then 16, and then 160. Alright, it says I'm live now. Alright, so go to it. Alright, now, activate your mic. Now, check and see if it's picking up your audio. You have to say something. We're checking to see if it picks up your audio, not mine.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I barely hear myself. I can actually hear myself.
I don't. Yeah, unfortunately, on the PS4, I don't know how to modify that.
Maybe does these headphones?
I don't know. I bought them off that guy when I bought my tower, so I have no idea if there's a way to amplify the mic volume.
Yeah, because my output coming from this mic is rather low.
Yeah, I don't know how to change that. Especially not on the PS4 anyway. I might be able to do it if I go into the settings, but I have to end the stream to do that.
Oh, I can actually hear myself though. I just need to put the mic a bit closer to me.
Well, yeah, because that's probably what it is that it's too far away from your mouth. You might have to adjust it to where it's closer to your mouth. Because with this head,
just put it over here, can you hear it?
Yeah, I need to put this closer.
that's what I thought. Because I have it out because I'm naturally loud,
Yeah.
so I have it out so it's not being so loud to people when I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you just need to have it closer to your so it's picking up, so it's better picking up your. All right, now we've got that square. We must do this with a customary wave stream. We're currently doing run through 3 of my 5-character build. These are all solo. These are characters, at least not yet. We are currently doing the sorcery run through. We are also rocking the Crystal Sage's rapier because I want my guy to be fancy. Today we're probably going to go defeat the Deacons of the Deep, and we will probably approach the Farron Keep. We will also be getting Orbeck of Vinheim, so we can start buying sorceries. Because we're not rocking these for the entirety of the game. As much as people would love to see that, yeah, we're not doing that. So we will start with going to. Actually, let's head to Farron Keep first. And this. Oh, in case you guys didn't know, or I'm just being stupid. I have a guest today. My buddy Louie is joining me for this stream. He will probably join me for. He'll definitely be joining me for a few of the upcoming streams.
Hello. I'm a major weeb.
Yeah, he's as weeb as weeb can be. But yeah, we're gonna get. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, 2 of the scrolls you need for Orbeck's side quest are in the Pharaoh Keep. So we're gonna go do that first.
Who has ever heard of a magical musketeer? Because that's what exactly you look like right now.
I'm wearing the Mira armor. The Mira armor with a sorcerer hood.
Mira armor. Is there like a category of armor such as like light, heavy?
Yeah, there are
like that.
categories of armor. This is considered light armor because of its weight. Light armor tends to have better, so because of it being in a lower weight class, my rolling is faster.
Oh, okay.
Armor not only affects your actual stats, but it affects your weight capacity, which does affect your rolling. If you are higher than 70% of your maximum weight total, you will start what's called fat rolling.
Fat rolling?
Yeah, it will make you extremely susceptible to damage. You don't want that.
Okay. I'm gonna shut down my laptop if it doesn't dislike.
Haha, you can't hit me.
I think I remember the last time when I was watching one of your previous live streams, you were in this area and you were trying to fight this one boss that kind of looked like a witch doctor of some sort. He was that guy that raises those ice spikes from the ground.
Oh, that's the Crystal Sage.
Yeah, the Crystal Sage. You really got pissed off at him.
My first visit was the Pyromancer. He pissed me off because he killed me 6 times, which when I'm playing this game normally, like by myself, not streaming, I beat him on my first try every time. I think it's just a streaming curse of when you normally have like no issues with an enemy, and then he decides to give you issues because you're streaming.
Yeah, I think.
Or recording.
I don't know, it seems like some sort of autonomous entity that just pretty much somehow it knows that you're streaming, and then it decides to make itself a lot harder so that it make you look bad in front of people. I don't know. It's some sort of
well,
thing
I've
going on.
beaten. Well, so far I've beaten the Soul of Cinder twice by myself with 2 different builds. So I think
Without streaming?
no, with streaming.
Oh, okay.
And then I've beaten him without streaming. I've beaten him probably 10 times.
Good.
So,
Good.
oh, that was bad.
No, on the same stream, did you beat that one hero that you wanted to beat? You kept initiating a fight with him, but you always end up dying against him.
Oh, Hodrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he's the only NPC that I've seen that parries.
So did you ever beat him?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I beat him last stream. In the first stream of this character, I beat him. Pokes! Oof. Ooh, that hurts. Good thing I have
Rather painful.
I have good slash resistance with this armor, so.
That guy took a good chunk out of you.
Yeah, but I healed it with Estus, so.
You good with parry timing?
I am not very good at parrying.
Oh boy.
That's why I don't use shields. I use shields for defense. Like, I don't use them to parry attacks, which is what... Well, that's what a lot of the smaller shields are good for. Like the Buckler, the Caduceus, and stuff like that. Like, they're good parry shields.
Mm.
I prefer to use medium shields because they have good damage absorption. I don't use great shields that much because of the fact that, 1, they are very heavy. 2,
Yes.
they are very heavy.
And 3.
I just don't find... Like, I find the lack of maneuverability with the great shields to be not as good, too. Like, great shields are great if you're going, like, a very poise-heavy build. But if you're not going a poise-heavy build, don't use a great shield. Alright, so this is the one part that the thing about Orbek's side story, I know little to nothing about it. Like, I have no idea where the scrolls are. So what?
Finding the scroll, it's in this general area.
As far as I know, one of them is, yes. I'm pretty sure one of them is in the Grand Archive, which we won't get that until later in the game. That's like almost end game.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure you get the other two fairly early, because I think you need to give him at least 2 scrolls, and he stays in the Firelink Shrine permanently.
Alright then.
But I know one of them is here, but I don't remember if 2 of them are here. Which is why I'm going to look it up.
Well, hopefully we'll get lucky and probably might stumble upon them here.
Oh yeah, we're going to have to thoroughly explore this place because
And it's an official treasure hunt.
yeah, we're going to explore sections of this map that we didn't explore in previous run-throughs. Scrolls.
You can never get enough of this sweet tea. This Pure Leaf in Arizona sweet tea, you don't really get that back in the Philippines. Literally, you don't. That's why I miss this so much. Oh, yeah, on an off note, you do like the sweet tea over at McDonald's, right?
Yes.
Okay, get this. In the Philippines, that doesn't exist. RIP.
Okay, I was right. There are 4 scrolls. 2 of them you get right here in Farron Keep. One of them you get in a Arethiel dungeon, which is in the Poison Swamp in the Profane Capital.
Where?
It drops by an NPC.
Okay.
And then the other one is in Lothar Castle in the Grand Archives. What I do know is that once you give Orbeck of Vinheim all 4 scrolls, he leaves for the Grand Archive, but he will be available to summon for the Twin Prince fight. But if you want to still buy sorceries, you have to find his ashes in the Grand Archive. Which is why it's recommended you buy the sorceries you need as soon as you gain access to them.
Yeah.
So if you do decide to complete his side quest and ask for his assistance in the Twin Prince fight, you don't have to go hunting for his ashes.
Okay. It's channel is Effort160, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just sent out a message to the 45th Double Jaegers.
Alright, so Farron Keep ruins. Bonfire, look left after coming out of the tower. It is across the swamp, guarded by enemies. It's in the mushroom corner. Is it talking about the tower as in this? Or tower as in what we run into over there?
Oh boy, what the heck was that notification saying that your internet speed wasn't really good for...
It does that all the time, but I've never seen it actually affect the stream.
I think maybe because I was using my laptop to monitor the stream. So, you know, a device watching on a live
No,
stream...
because it does that too even when I don't have a lap. It doesn't even when I just have the PS4 running.
Oh, so I can...
I don't know why it does that, but it hasn't affected anything.
Okay.
So,
well, anyways, if anything else, this
what's this item
live
over
stream
here?
is also recorded once the stream is done. It'll be uploaded
Purple moss clump.
automatically, which I find convenient. Love it.
We're gonna need these. I am gonna search around for a little bit, try to see if I can find. I want to find at least 1 scroll before I go to get Orbeck.
You're poisoned. What?
Yeah, this is the Poison Swamp.
Now that is some very dirty water, though. So, yeah, you know.
To cure this, you use.
How long does your you have poison resistance or something?
Oh, yeah, but I don't want to fuck with these guys. These guys curse you, and curse doesn't work the same way in this game and compared to 2. In this game, curse insta kills. In Dark Souls 2, curse just made you lose your humanity, and then if you got cursed again, it killed you. In Dark Souls 3, it outright kills you.
Jesus. I never heard of an amphibian can curse. Boy, these guys look so
They're called
ugly.
basilisks.
Yeah, okay, basilisk.
And they changed the animation in this game from the second one. In the second one, if you got cursed, obviously it took your humanity, and then it
what are these bars right here in the middle of the screen?
the top one is curse. If that bar fills up, I'm cursed, and in this game it insta kills you. The bottom bar is poison. When that's filled up, it will start to drain slowly. As long as that bar has stuff in it, you will be under the effects of poison, which means that your health will gradually reduce.
Okay.
Like I said, you don't want that curse bar to fill up. If it gets filled up, you will die instantly.
Oh, that's not a bad thing. That's a real bad thing.
It is, especially if you've made it far enough into an area, and then they curse you. You have to now travel all the way back to that spot. And this isn't the last time they'll throw basilisks at you. And it certainly won't. This isn't the first time. This is the first time, but it certainly won't be the last time. I think there's a dark spirit that spawns here too.
Truth be told, I wouldn't even touch this water with a hazmat suit.
How do I get over there? Is it through here? No. I might have to drop down there.
When you wish you can climb.
It really annoys me because it's like the ledge is like up to my knees. I still can't climb it. I am gonna heal.
Yep, it really shows that you're the badass of Dark Souls when you can't even climb anything that's even at knee level or
Large
less.
soul of a nameless soldier.
What was that?
It's a soul item. You can break it and it gives you souls.
Oh, alrighty then.
Oh hey, my poison wore off.
Hey,
Sweet.
yeah, you're no longer in poison water though, but you're being cursed the fuck out.
Nope, that's not cursed. That's poison.
Oh, that's
The purple marking is poison.
oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, there's Hazel. There's my buddy. Oh, that's right. He has the Ring of Obscurity.
Sorry, who's that?
Oh, he has magic weapon too. Yeah, you may be able to shoot faster, but mine does more damage.
So, can you get? So, who exactly is this person?
He's an NPC invader. You'll encounter these guys throughout your journeys of Lothric.
Are they encountered randomly?
No, these NPC ones have specific spawns.
So they have specific spots.
Yes.
In which, for this guy's case, he's here.
He actually spawns again in the Crucifixion Woods. You could kill him both times there, but I think if you kill him here, he gives you Hazel's pick.
Okay, what's your current location right now?
We are currently in Pharaon Keep.
Pharaon Keep. Okay.
What's up here? I thought I saw an item up here. Like I said, I don't...
What's that?
An enemy that needs to die. No, you can gladly stay over there. I have no business with you.
I know this might not be of value to these creatures though, but I think some of them kind of needs to wear some clothes or something.
Is this the item I think it is? Oh, it's Homeward Bones. I think we're at the... No, because normally what I do is I cross that section of the poison swamp to get over to this tower. Because it's actually easier to do it this way than it is to do it the actual way, which is that the game wants you to go through the entirety of Pharaon Keep to activate all three fires. Well, actually deactivate all three fires. Because you need to extinguish all three flames, and then the door to the actual keep section of Pharaon Keep is opened. Because it's like a trial of the Abyss Watchers. Like, extinguish all 3 flames and we will grant you entrance. We'll get all the Pharaon Keep stuff done first. Because we'll cap off this stream either with beating the Abyss Watchers or beating High Lord Wolnir.
Alrighty then.
Depends on how long the Deacons of the Deep area and fight takes me. Because this boss, the Abyss, that's actual Pharaon. That is the actual Keep of Pharaon.
Oh boy, and that's our next stop.
That's where our first Lord of Cinder fight is.
And this is where we're gonna get that scroll.
No, we're gonna get the scroll here.
Okay.
I just, like I said, I don't do Orbek's questline, so I don't have it memorized very well where the scrolls are at. Like I said, I don't dabble in sorceries. So I usually go strength or dex builds and the occasional pyromancer. Oh no, you don't, you fuck.
I'm gonna check our live stream again.
Okay. But we're seeing basilisks, so I think we're nearing one of them.
Is that scroll like guarded by basilisks or something?
Yeah, because it says the golden scroll, which is the second of the 2 scrolls that we can get here, is near one of the bonfires, but it's along one of the walls guarded by basilisks. And since we're seeing basilisks here, I think we're in the right spot. Yeah, because I see one right over there. I see you, you fuck. Oh, come on, really? I managed to break my lock on with him. A little bit of information about the rapier I have, the Crystal Sage's rapier. It is the longest thrusting sword in the game.
That rapier?
This rapier is the longest thrusting sword in the game and is one of the few weapons that actually gives item discovery.
Huh, nice. These guys are quite nimble.
That's repair powder, that's not what I want. Don't get cursed. Oh no, you fuck! That one dropped an item.
I'm not sorry to say, these guys look so ugly.
Yeah, they're not the prettiest creatures.
Yeah, they're not. Sorry, it kind of looked.
I don't kill these guys enough to see what they drop. What do they drop? Oh, I got moss fruit.
Movie.
What does moss fruit do?
Like an experiment that went horribly
Temporarily
wrong.
boost-
Like,
Ooh.
let's just say if you're gonna cross the world of Resident Evil into this. All right, so like, let's say that scientists tried to work a T virus on African. African bullfrogs.
Ah, here's our golden scroll. This is one of 2. Okay, it's not a mimic. Oh, we got a new outfit. First, I'm going to heal.
Yeah, coming out very, very clear on the stream.
Sweet.
It sounds so good. For some reason, I kind of sound a little bit robotic, as in like distortion-wise.
I'm all frilly. I'm pretty sure this is a woman's dress. Not gonna lie.
Oh my god, you look so pretty.
I like my mirror outfit more. But I very rarely get that armor set, so I didn't even know it was here, to be honest. And if I did know it was here, it was probably because I found it randomly.
Nice.
Alright, so we found one of the scrolls.
Next one.
There is another scroll here that we need to get. So I think the strategy that people use for Orbek is that they kill enough bosses to get close to his boss limit, then they give him a scroll, and then it resets the counter, I believe. I have to look up his questline because I'm not... Like I said, his questline's...
What's that?
That's an Elder Gru. You don't want to fuck with these guys. Avoid them if you can. I'm looking for mushrooms, because that's where the other one is.
Let me guess, that thing's gonna fuck your day.
Yes. Let's leave it at that.
Do they have some very good stuff if you kill them?
I think they can drop their weapon, but I think that's it.
I don't think your character would want to use that weapon, though.
Something just died.
On to your left, I think.
I got an Estus back. Something just died. I think it's from this bonfire that we can find the other scroll. No. That was the golden scroll, which we kind of took the long... Apparently we took the long way to get to it. Because I guess if you go from here and hang onto that right wall, you would have got to it faster. But... Alright, so it's talking about a tower. So it's either referencing... this section here, which is part of that bridge, or it's referencing where we initially started from. Yeah. I'm going to suggest that it's referencing where we initially started from. So I'm going to go over there, go back to the Pharaon Keep.
Oh, dude, I'm going to head to the bathroom.
Alright. Yeah, why don't you just take the headset off? You goofball. That door is never locked. Yeah, that door is never locked. I'm starting to think this is not it. I think that's the ultra great. I think that's the great sword right there. Yeah, you can kindly fuck off. Oh, I see a light over there. It might be that. Who's fucking growling? I will stab you. That's what I thought.
Cold fries.
Yeah, cold fries are disgusting. I hate cold fries.
No, I'm not gonna let it waste. Want one?
No, thank you. I'm good. Let's see. I haven't found... I want to find this other scroll. But the most important scroll that we need to get is Logan's scroll, and that's, yeah, get fucked. Alright, let's see.
You really did not like that magic hurting him.
That's a lot of guys, and I don't appreciate that. Let's take a purple moss so I can stop losing health. This is a great sword, I believe. Yeah.
Your character is not one to use heavy weapons, though, right?
Yeah, this character specifically is using weapons that it can realistically wield one-handed. I'm sticking with the thrusting sword because I feel like mages are classy motherfuckers. I love the tracking.
Rapier has the longest freaking reach.
Yeah, so I don't have to be as close to hit them with it.
I don't know if I've seen a rapier with a blade that kind of length. Or maybe I have. I don't know. What the heck is that coming out of its blade? Is that like ice or something?
They're crystals.
Crystals.
Oh, no, you can kindly keep your ass there. Yeah, these I think these are called feral grew.
Mm.
I think is what these guys are called. Yeah, no, I'm not. Not messing with them.
Dude, they hurt really bad.
At my health range, I think they can insta kill me. Because they do have a grapple attack
Wait, what's that on your right? Oh no, behind a tree.
over there.
No, left, left.
That fire.
Go around this tree on your left. I thought I saw something moving around there. That thing.
Oh, that's an elder grew. Yeah, we
Watch it.
don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, watch out. You were about to run in this direction.
Unless this is the way I need to go. But I don't think this is the way I need to go.
I'd still recommend that you find an alternative way around that if you have to go that way.
I'm looking for mushrooms because there are apparently mushrooms I'm supposed to find, and they are around the scroll I'm looking for.
All right.
Sunlight Talisman. I had that for my Solaire build. Wolf Blood Swordgrass. That is a Covenant item. You need so many of those to get the rank up for the Wolves of Pharaon.
All right.
Where are these mushrooms? No, you can go fuck yourself. Yeah, you can go fuck yourself too.
So nice that you can instant kill these things.
Yeah, because my intelligence is high enough. I'm trying to get... Oh, this is where the Ferris's bow is at.
Oh, you got 3 of those motherfuckers there.
Yeah, these guys are not fun. The way to fight these guys is to bait. And there's a Gru.
He wants you. He wants you so bad.
Yeah, well, he can keep his mitts to himself.
Rejected. Oh.
That's what you get for attacking, bitch. I think these mushroom people were in the first game. I believe.
Mushroom people.
Yeah, these are mushroom people.
Oh.
These were actual NPCs in, I am gonna heal because I am getting kind of low on health. Hey, you can't poison what's already poisoned, bitch! I think there's a giant crab around here. Or did they remove that?
These mushroom... Wait, so there's no
Oh,
more
nope,
of these...
there he is. There are items over there.
What? Is that a giant crab?
Yeah, that is a giant crab, and he hurts like hell. Yeah, no, we're not messing with that crap. He can, But we got both scrolls, and that's what we wanted.
Alright.
So we're actually going to Homeward Bone out. We're going to go back to the Shrine Bonfire.
So these mushroom people, they don't exist in this game anymore?
I think, because since this is the third game in the series, a lot of the NPCs and races that were in the first game have already died off. When we get to the, the unattended graves area, which we'll get to the main part of it after we beat Gundyr, Champion Gundyr, we'll find a gravestone for Artorias.
What?
I can't reinforce this. I need Titanite Scale. I can't reinforce this because I need Twinkling Titanite. Yeah, I think this weapon doesn't have a heavy attack, but instead you can use it to cast sorceries. So it's a good substitute if you don't want to run a staff and another weapon. But this isn't the best staff. Its spell buff isn't that high. The Court Sorcerer Staff has the highest... I believe at Intelligence level 60, the Court Sorcerer Staff has the highest spell buff in the game, even after all the DLC.
Heaven.
Okay.
Which we will get that later. Actually, I want to look up Orbek's quest line, because like I said, his is one of the few quest lines I don't have decent memory of. Orbek of Vinheim.
Look, do you have this soundtrack on your in your music library?
I do not, but because I pre-ordered the game, I have an actual
Digital copy.
No, I have an actual disc
Oh,
that has all of the base game soundtracks in it.
dude. Good shit. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so he will disappear permanently from the game should you defeat the Abyss Watchers without giving him any scrolls. Or any four bosses after recruiting him without giving him a single scroll. Only one scroll is required to prevent him from leaving. Once you purchase all this, in order to complete his quest line, you have to give him all the scrolls and buy all of the spells off of him. What's up?
Nah, I just noticed that yeah, the button here on your cursor. I pressed the mute button and it showed that little round thing here light up red, so that shows that it's muted. So I turned that off. But you know, it was never muted. I just need to make sure what it looked like if it was muted.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Let's see. Iron Flesh. I have never gotten that pyromancy. We're gonna sell that, sell that, sell that. We're gonna keep Haysel's pick because it's sorcery related for this character.
Yeah.
We'll sell the talisman, the shield.
Hey,
You know what?
one can just don't. Well, your shield doesn't need to be that big, but it's always nice to have a shield every now and then.
It's actually better than the headset I have now.
I'm not sorry to say though, but that thing kind of looks kind of stupid.
We're gonna sell this armor to get some extra souls. Okay.
Ashen.
What the hell? Can you turn around and show your face?
I have no face. Only wrappings.
You look like a dingus.
Alright, so let's head back to the Crystal Sage bonfire, and we will start traveling to, Actually, you know what? Let's level up first. I want to get a level or two off.
Well, then take.
Alright, I do have a build for this. Because I used, Soul Planner. It's a build website.
Alright.
Souls Planner. And I have an account on there, so I'm making a, I made a build specifically for this. I just gotta remember what I want, what I have for all my stats.
Is it just me or am I hearing someone talking in the background?
Yeah, you're hearing the Firekeeper chanting.
Oh, alright.
Alright, let's see. What do I need my stats to be? Come on, load up, you piece of poo. There we go. Oh, I need to buy the Sage's Big Hat because that's part of this build. So I need 25 Vigor, 30 Attunement, 22 Endurance. Okay. Hang on, before I do any leveling up, let me go buy the Sage's Big Hat. Because that item becomes available after you've killed the Crystal Sage. Sage's Big Hat.
Ashen.
Ooh, that looks very nice.
This is part 1 of our armor set. We won't get the other pieces of our armor set until after we beat the Twin Princes. Because the rest of this armor set's going to be Lorien's armor. Which we won't get from him until we kill him.
Okay. That hat, like, I know that hat is big and all. It looks pretty cool with the mask. But like when you're sitting down,
It's got like a plague doctor vibe to it.
Yeah, the mask is a plague doctor's mask. Except that, like, you know, they just find it kind of humorous to see your arms kind of clip through your headpiece.
It's my big hat. It's my big hat. You leave it be.
Actually, you might as well consider that as like an umbrella, just in case of the rain.
I think
comes.
this hat used to be bigger. I think they had to patch it because it was so big. It was actually blocking things. So I think they had to patch it. I think now
Exactly.
I could be wrong.
A hat that big.
I could be wrong. But if I remember from the base game, this hat used to be a lot bigger. I think they ended up having to reduce it and reduce the scale and size of it because of the fact I think of how big it was. It was actually making it hard for people who were fighting people with the hat for them to see them do things. Because when you're locked on and you're like two-handing a weapon, the hat gets tilted down, and if your weapon is small enough, you actually can't see what they're about to do.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this fucker. As soon as we come down here, he's triggered.
Yeah, but literally for a hat to be this big.
Yeah, no.
I find it kind of
Oh,
funny.
he dropped something. Rubbish.
Don't you find it kind of funny how, you know, when you're casting that kind of magic, your arm just clips right through?
I want this crystal lizard! For me.
The crystal lizard.
It has items, I want it. Like Twinkling Titanite.
So what do you do with that material?
It's used to upgrade special weapons. There are 3 types of Titanite in this game.
Okay.
There's regular Titanite, which upgrades a lot of the regular weapons. There's Twinkling Titanite. Actually, there's 4. There's Twinkling Titanite, which upgrades certain weapons.
Alright.
Titanite Scale upgrades other weapons. Actually, I think that's it. But it doesn't matter what item it uses to upgrade from. Once you've upgraded it to where it's about to hit its last level, you must use a Titanite slab to level it up.
Gotcha.
It is the only way. It is the only way to get a weapon to its max level is with one Titanite slab, and there's only so many of them in the game.
Okay. Oh, you mind if I plug in?
Yeah, go ahead. We got Herald armor. Ah, the ragdoll.
Toss him in the fire. Make a barbecue out of him.
His head's on fire. Let that be a lesson to your scum brethren.
Man, make an effigy out of his head.
Alright. Actually, no, I'm being a dingus. Let's go recruit Orbeck.
Who's Orbeck again?
He is the he's an NPC that you meet in this game. He's also the one that you have to buy sorceries from. Because when you give him the scrolls, he gains access to more sorceries.
Isn't he the thief?
No, that's Grey Rat.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Let's go get Orbeck.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what all sorceries he has to sell right off the bat, though. I know once we give him Logan's scroll, he'll have access to one of our more damaging spells that will be our main damage spell until we get its crystal variation, which is the Soul Spear.
Ouch. He's holding it with two hands now? What? That was some serious thrusting there.
Steady chant increases the power of your spells. That's what most staffs have, is steady chant. Some don't, but most of them do. When we go up here, hang a left, and Orbeck is right here. You cannot talk to him unless your intelligence is 10 or higher. He will actively ignore you if you do not have 10 intelligence. You can supplement it with a ring that you can find later if it raises your intelligence to 10.
Okay.
But if your intelligence is below 10, he will not interact with you. But because we're doing a sorcery build,
Well, this is unexpected. I don't often have visitors.
he will interact with us.
What do you want? This is my study that you've happened upon. If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing. Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share. However, what champion demands service without recompense? Clearly, you're not that sort of man.
Basically,
So
this is where he mentions that I will help you learn sorceries. You can bring me the scrolls so I gain more knowledge.
In the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets.
Because the main scroll we need to give him
you assure
is
me of
Logan's
this?
scroll, which has
Very well. You're no fool.
Soul Spear.
I take it you understand the weight of a promise.
I think he has Pharaon Flash Sword
Only I,
too.
Unkindled one. I shall teach you sorceries. We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
And now he's at Firelink Shrine.
Man, all those scrolls, all that knowledge. He may be a sorcerer though, but for some reason, to me, he kind of looks like the appearance of a scribe.
He's a very powerful wizard.
Yeah, I guess you would say that a sorcerer is practically already a scribe.
Well, in this game, a wizard is the wizards are always the ones that are always seeking more knowledge, whether it be good or evil.
Yeah.
But though some wizards do have boundaries, like for example, Orbeck. If you have a tome that teaches you dark sorceries, he will not teach them to you.
He doesn't really like dark sorcery, does he?
No, because a lot of the NPCs that you gain that have, like, there are dark miracles, dark sorceries, and dark pyromancies. All of the main vendors for those items will not teach them to you except for Irina of Karim. Because some of the tomes that you give her, some of the Braille tomes, have dark miracles attached to them. If you buy them off of her, you doom her in her quest line.
Why? Well, why you doom her?
Because it basically what happens is that if you buy dark miracles off of her, her soul becomes consumed in darkness. And then Egon kidnaps her, and he challenges you to a fight. I believe that's how you get his armor set, which is the Morn armor set.
Oh, you're back again. Let us begin with the basics. You
Let's see, what does he have? Oh, he has the great stuff. Yes.
Great.
Yes, he has great soul arrow and then great heavy soul arrow. Actually, I don't think there's a spell in here right now that we can't use. Yeah, he doesn't have a spell in here we can't use. These skills here, Pharaon Flash Sword and Pharaon Soul Greatsword, these skills are the only... I think there's one more too. I think there's one more to this. These are the only two or three skills in the game that are actually melee oriented for sorcerers. They're great spells to have from what I've seen and from what I've watched of people using sorceries. These sorceries are great to have if your opponent keeps constantly pushing to be close to you.
Yeah.
Because then this gives you, if you don't have like a melee weapon, this is a great substitute.
Okay.
Personal difference between the two is how much damage output do you want? This has greater damage output, but this is faster. Which, if I check my build, I'm actually running the Pharaon Flash Sword. So we're gonna buy that. And... I think I'm gonna buy this. Because it's more powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
come again.
Oh, I need to give him a scroll so he stays permanently. We'll give you a Sage's scroll.
This is stupendous. And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone.
Yeah, basically because of that, because of you giving him the scroll, the first scroll,
So
you
may put
have
these new
you have
sorceries
kept
to
your
use.
promise to him that you would give him knowledge. So now he will stay permanently. We now have access to Pharaon Hail and Great Pharaon Dart. Pharaon Dart and Great Pharaon Dart really aren't that useful. They're just really fast soul arrows, and they're weaker too.
Gotcha.
Pharaon Hail can be, I feel, is one of those spells that can be useful in the right situations. But most sorcery builds I've seen don't run this. Most of them run Soul Spear or Crystal Soul Spear, Pharaon Flash Sword or Pharaon Great Sword. Usually, sometimes they'll run Crystal Hail.
I don't mean to seem open. In exchange for my sourcing a form of scroll detailing the secrets of source, I hope you're not one to...
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that now that we've given him that first scroll, he stays permanently. Yeah, only one scroll is required to prevent him from leaving. We might as well give him the golden scroll while we're at it.
From Lucille. Not even the Dragon School. What would the Xanthus scholars say? They would say...
So what we got? We got Repair, Hidden Weapon, Hidden Body, and Twisted Wall of Light.
So he permanently stays here now.
Yes, if the wiki is accurate, I know it's the wiki, but if the wiki is accurate, we've given him now 2 scrolls, which means only giving him only one would require him to stay. But
Come again.
we'll see.
So am I gonna have a save state?
You can't save state in this game.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
The game saves automatically, so it's all up to... When it comes to some characters, it's all up to chance. Like, I can never... For some reason, I did it once, but I can never do it again. I can never save Grey Rat when I save him to, when I send him to Arethiel Valley. Because you have to send someone to save him because of how dangerous that place is. The problem is, I send him there, he's gone, I go to tell someone he's there, nobody ever seems to react the way they should be. Because Patches, which is an NPC we'll run into later, maybe not in this stream, but we'll run into him later. he has a thing for he has like an association with Grey Rat. And if you send Grey Rat to Erethiel and Sigward isn't there, you have to talk to Patches. Because Patches will go, what happened to that guy, Grey Rat? And if you tell him, he's like, oh, I need to go save him, because that's a dangerous Flash Sword.
Dang.
It doesn't cost much FP to use either, which makes it a really nice spell to have.
Yeah, it's
And this is a great heavy soul arrow.
as if your target got really close to you.
It's a great counter melee spell. Nope. Yeah, you can keep that, Ow! I wanted to kill him with that. What's actually funny is that I've seen people run dual staffs. They'll have one staff that works off of like the melee magic, like Pharaon Flash Sword and Pharaon's Soul Greatsword.
Yeah.
And other people have the other staff to cast the long range sorceries, like Great Heavy Soul Arrow and stuff like that. It's effective sometimes. It all depends on who you're fighting.
Hello, who's that up there?
An NPC we must murder.
Mr. Black Knight.
It's actually a lady. What is he? Why is he spamming the weapon art? He's spamming the weapon art of that axe. Why?
Does that buff his attack damage?
Yes, it does. Most axes have a most axes and some greater weapons have a skill called War Cry. It buffs the damage output of your weapon.
And it stacks?
No, not that I know of. I don't. For some reason, I guess if you get close enough to the NPC, but you don't actually start moving towards him, for some reason, I guess he starts to just spam the weapon art until you get him low enough on health that he decides to start attacking you. But at that point, if you're running a bow or if you're running sorceries or any other form of long range magic, he's already fucked at that point.
Yeah.
So
there was absolutely no point of him spamming that ability.
no, because it does not stack. If it did stack, that would be broken. It does refresh it though, but it does not stack it.
That person just made herself look like an idiot on the stream.
They're NPCs.
Yeah, but NPCs do funny stuff.
Yeah, like in my last stream when I was fighting the demon in Undead Settlement, and Sigward abandoned me.
Were those marijuana leaves that just passed by? Are they doggy?
Yeah, they're dogs. They're really fast, but that's what's nice about having Pharaon Flash Sword.
With that. They got a whole bunch of arrows stuck on them. I think they had a real bad day, like in the archery range. I was gonna say that, you know, the art.
He almost killed me.
You almost got eaten by a doggy.
You gotta love the one hits.
Whoa, that one was nice. Nice dodge and shoot.
Get fucked.
Shush, doggy. Go under
There's
the
another
bed.
one over here. I'm gonna Pharaon Flash Sword him. Wah 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 wah.
Lots of tombstones.
It's almost like we're in a cemetery or a cathedral.
No.
Hang on, watch this.
Oh, did he try to Sujisaji?
Yeah, he tried. He. Some of when you enter this area, some of these enemies will try to commit suicide. If it actually hits you, it does a metric butt ton of damage.
Why'd you have to kill that guy? He was just praying.
Because I can and I will.
Wow. I can't even tell if your character is good or is he evil or maybe somewhere.
He is a
between.
sorcerer. He gives no shits. This is where you go to if you want to access the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. This is Slave Knight Gale. He's the final boss. He is the final boss of Dark Souls. Spoiler warning. Because at the end of the Ring City DLC, he's the guy you fight. And he is a bitch in this game. He is a bitch to fight. He is highly mobile, he does a lot of damage, and his attacks have a lot of AoE to them.
AoE?
Area of effect.
Oh, buddy.
No! I hate trying to kill this one because for some reason the game doesn't let you lock onto him for some reason.
It's not like all that screaming and explosion and fire did not attract the attention of the other guys.
No. That's a shard. Yeah, because the Pharaoh Flash Sword and the Soul Great Sword also act like melee weapons, so you can swing them as many times as you have stamina.
Oop, zombies.
You know, they can go screw themselves. I have no interest in them.
Dead.
Ouch! Yeah, don't let them vomit on you. If they vomit on you, it inflicts a status ailment on you that, and don't let them punch you either. It inflicts a status ailment on you that will continually inflict bleed on you. It's not fun.
Wait, they vomit on you and you start bleeding?
Because I guess you're infected with maggots.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright, so maggots like dig into you.
The maggots will eat into you and they will inflict you with bleed status 3 times. It does it based upon what your bleed resistance is at the time. I don't know exactly how it works, but every time I've gotten infected with it, but like I said, all the times I've gotten infected with it, it's been 3 times and then it disappears. Or you can get rid of it permanently with a blood moss clump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not messing with these guys. These guys in particular, like the ones with the creatures exposed out of the stomach.
Yeah.
And these,
Ooh, jeez. That would have been really bad if you fell down.
You see that creature down there? These creatures, because they're exposing the, yep, see, because their organs are exposed, they have the effect of afflicting you with maggots.
Oh, Jesus, that's not looking very good for you. What is that thing?
It's a Grave Warden.
He just went and sliced up his own buddies.
Oh god, I'm out of FP.
Holy Jesus, what was that?
Because I was affected with the fucking maggots. The bleed meter filled up, and then he started to attack me. I dilly-dallied on that little bridge for far too long.
Yeah.
And it bit me in the butt.
Okay, so note to self, any of the innards that are exposed from a zombie is very bad news.
Shut up, Gale! tired of your shit.
All these residents living here in this area, and you thought the zombies wouldn't even, you know, bother them.
I need to up my vigor.
Would you like some salt with that?
No.
Get my weapon.
Yeah. Oh god!
He was trying to be like that.
Oh, he was that one that was at the bottom there that I didn't mess with.
He was trying to be like that hero on the playground and say, "Stop messing with my friends." So he just slaps your back with a torch.
And no, it's a flame dagger.
It's something on fire, and fire kind of hurts, but not as much as maggots.
They have to bleed on you, don't you know? Alright, we're gonna kill this guy quick. And we're gonna run through. Now that I'm not under the effect of bleed, I should be fine.
This guy really wants you. He loves you.
Yeah, well he can,
He was having an affair with you.
ouch!
That attack there is what got you. What a combination that was.
Yeah, you know what? Just for that, you get a point down. If you're doing a literal Artorias cosplay, like if you're making your character look like Artorias, this is where you get one of his pieces of equipment.
Oh my god.
The Cursed Lord Great Shield.
This person here didn't really have a good time when he died. Just look how he was bent over the table. What'd you think happened?
He was ready for it in the ass. That's all I gotta say.
Basically. Oh, let me see. Your hat's gonna. Did you see that one YouTube video where this dude had this kind of like pyramid head looking, this pyramid head looking head or hat or helmet kind of looking thing? He slid down the ladder, and like the tip of the helmet keeps banging on the steps of the ladder.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
That's funny. It's
We're not gonna mess with him just yet.
Who's that?
It's a ravenous crystal lizard.
Stop missing.
Oh, you gotta be careful with this crystal lizard. There's a spot where he can actually jump out of the map.
Why are...
Thank you. They're trying to kill these guys with thrusting weapons annoying.
You literally gotta stop missing.
It's like I'm using a thrusting weapon and the hitbox is like this big.
The thrust downward.
I don't have the ability to do that.
You're locked onto the thing. I don't know. Maybe it's much better to just shoot these guys.
No! I got some Twinkling Titanite. And a Titanite shard. We're saving the Titanite shards for when we get the Sorcerer staff because we can upgrade the staff with that.
I'm gonna get some Mountain Dew.
Alright, go ahead. Alright, let's go fight the Ravenous Crystal Lizard. Can you grab me something that's in there too, Louis?
Is that beer in there? Oh yeah, it is.
I guess.
What the heck?
It's whatever Mom put in there. Alright, I'm gonna heal.
Mountain Dew. Oh, too much caffeine in that. Just kidding.
Thanks, Bursky. Mountain Dew not sponsored.
Hey dude, when we're done with this stream, you wanna play a few rounds of Splatoon? Squad up or something? Or...
I would, but I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, alright.
I'll play some tomorrow night, but I won't be able to play some tonight.
Alrighty then. No problem. Ooh, yeah. Holy crap, this monster looks so pretty.
And highly resistant to magic.
Oh my god, I wonder if you were to sell that thing's head, how much money you think you'd get?
If I could get a plush of this, that'd make me happy.
A plush?
Yeah.
dude, you know, no. Let's just say like you have a limited edition copy of a limited edition
That did, like,
of
no
Dark
damage.
Souls 3 with this creature there. It's like a really expensive figure, like your standard figure of this creature. Oh, it looks so cool.
That did like no damage. I didn't realize how heavily resistant these things were to magic.
I like to use a hammer to smash crystals. I wonder.
Oh, don't worry. When I do my strength build run through, I'm using a hand. Ouch!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I need to up my vigor.
Yeah. Just so you know, crystals are fun.
Ooh, Lord Almighty, give me strength. Alright. Mmm! Tasty! It didn't kill him.
Oh, keep thrusting.
I need stamina control. I need stamina control. Got him.
There you go.
I just need another piece of Titanite scale and I can upgrade my rapier.
Nice.
Oh, I need to go back. Hang on. No, hang on. I need to go back up that ladder. There are some items I missed up above where that Grave Warden was. Realistically, the rest of the items here we don't really need, so...
Oh wait, hold on. Can you stop climbing for a bit? I want to get a closer look at it. Oh my god, that looks so cool. That looks pretty cool. But up at top.
And oddly enough, it's not realistically equivalent for anything except for the handle, because it's just wide enough. Yeah, because there's some items up here we didn't grab, and I would like to grab them because they're,
If you were to have a hat with a brim that big, dang, forget about the rain, forget about the sun.
forget about everything.
It's that one hat that gives you amnesia. One hat that you wouldn't want to wear. Heck.
Undead Bone Shard, we want this. No, you can go fuck yourself.
Run, fucking run.
No, I need FP.
I don't know about you, but Nino like you doesn't.
Don't worry, these guys don't respawn, so.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Is something shooting at you, or is it just
No, I should probably explain that. So when you see areas with this white tree, there's a tower that you can see from here.
that thing? That's what was shooting.
Yeah, that tower. There's a tower that you can see from here. There's a giant up there. If you go up there and you make peace with him, when you enter these areas, he will attack enemies that are around them, or around these trees. He's actually an NPC. He actually has a side quest. If you get tree branches from all 3 white trees that are in the game and then go back to him, he will have died, but his corpse will give you the hawk ring, which increases your zoom when you're using a bow.
Nice.
Good if you want to pick people off. Not really all that useful of a. Really not all that useful of a ring, to be honest. I don't ever see anyone use it. All right, so I'm low on everything.
What? Do we need to go back to the fire link and resupply or something? Or
No, we're gonna go rest at the bonfire
Okay.
because we did activate a bonfire earlier. I got everything I majorly wanted in this section, so we're gonna head back to Firelink. Actually, yeah, we are gonna head back to Firelink because I want to sell some stuff, and what just died?
What? what's the scene that something randomly dies and like while you're
I don't
traversing
know.
somewhere,
It does.
you get,
It does it everywhere I go in this game.
and like it doesn't indicate like where the source of the death was.
You only know. The only way you would know where it came from is if that death happens to give you a bit of your Estus back.
A bit of your Estus back.
Yeah, this is a mechanic they added into this game. When you kill enemies, there's a chance that they can give you your Estus back. They did that
okay.
specifically for PvP, because in PvP, whenever a phantom dies, everyone that's associated in that fight gets one of their Estus back.
Oh, all right, I got you.
I think that's mine, because I think yours is right there. Yours is right there by that chair. I think you just grabbed mine.
Oh. Sorry, dude.
I'm sitting there, I went to go grab my drink and it's not there, and I'm like, where'd my drink go? And I saw you going to drink it, and I'm like, oh.
Rip. Oh, whatever. Wait a minute. What's...
It's okay as
I
long as
forgot I had.
it's okay as long as you don't give me any diseases.
No, I'm Filipino. We don't have diseases.
No, you just have weebness.
Coke and Mountain Dew doesn't. I know this might sound retarded though, but Coke and Mountain Dew tastes like Christmas.
You should have seen the one Mountain Dew they had released for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
It was literally a combination of regular Mountain Dew and Code Red, and they managed to fuck it up. It tasted disgusting. I was like,
It's a little doohickey.
oh, it's for the Switch. They're little wheels. They're not very good. Hi, Andre.
Well, just good this what needs.
Reinforce my SS flask. Thank you.
Dude, man. Poor Andre. He looks like he's overworked.
He's the only character that survived. He's one of the few characters that survived all 3 games. He's actually a secret boss in Dark Souls 2.
A secret boss?
Yes.
So you had to kill him?
No, you can actually fight him. One of his things is that he Chuck Norris kicks you, or he roundhouse kicks you,
Yeah.
and that can insta kill you.
What? Yeah, wait, I think that might be just a reference to Chuck Norris thing. You're referencing, you know, you pretty much kill anything with a roundhouse.
Actually, I don't want to buy any more spells, because I know once you buy 4 sorceries from him, he does give you a ring, but he doesn't have any other sorceries I want right now. I do want to sell some stuff though. Oh, I do have some Umbral Ash to give you.
Gracious either.
I could buy this now, but I'm not going to do it now. Let's see. Sell.
So I'm guessing you use this for Mario Kart, right?
Yes. I'm going to sell these lower tier spells. We don't need them. Gonna sell that. Gonna sell that. Gonna sell that. Sell these shields. We don't need them. Sell this. Sell that. Sell this Ring of Sacrifice, because we don't need that. Alright, let's go level up.
Well,
I need to see how many levels I can get off of this. I can get 4. So let's put 2 into Intelligence to round that out. And let's put 2 into Vigor to upgrade my health.
farewell, Ashen.
There we go, that's a lot better. It's not as much as I would like, but... Yeah, when I go to do my strength build... Spoiler warning, I'm using Smo's hammer.
You're using what?
Smo's hammer. I'm either using Smo's hammer or Yorm's great machete. I haven't decided yet. Because Yorm's great machete, I could technically get... Actually, if I wanted to use Yorm's great machete, I would have to... I'd have to wait. because I'd have to clear Erethiel Valley first before I can gain access to fighting Yorm to get his machete. Or I can go with Smo's hammer, which I can get in Erethiel Valley, and by that point I should already have strength maxed out, or at least to the point where I need it to wield Smo's hammer.
Yeah.
And then just focus the rest of my points into vigor, endurance, and vitality. So I can wear my armor set that I plan on wearing with that. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so where was I did not know. I'm playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild right now. I did not know that wait, where am I? I did not know that the Korok Forest is pretty much the center of the Great Hyrule Forest, where you have to traverse through the Lost Woods. And many times, it took me about an hour to get through that. And you weren't kidding about that entity that always keeps resetting you. I hated that thing. And, later to find out that it was the fucking Koroks that are always resetting me back.
Yeah, get fucked.
Oh, and also, I want to say another thing that's obvious. You almost died.
No, I didn't. That's just lies and conspiracy theories.
Conspiracies.
Ow! At least these guys aren't very durable to magic. How does your crossbow bolt curve like that?
I don't know. Maybe it tries to follow the logic from that movie Wanted about curving a bullet.
But it's a crossbow bolt! It doesn't work that way!
I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of. Oh wait. Nah, I'm just fucking idea. There's literally no way it just defies the laws of physics, even basic physics.
Like, sorcerers I can understand, because they're not real entities. They're manifested energy. He's stuck up there!
Huh?
Look! He's stuck up there! Poor guy. Never stood a chance.
Hey, his his misfortune is our showing in front of him.
Poke.
Oh, hello.
How did...
Where did he go? Where did he come from?
He was hanging off this edge. My question is I stabbed him in the hands. How did he climb up?
You just teleported up there after you freaking.
Yeah, because normally when you see enemies hanging off these edges, if you attack them, whoa, hang on there, guy. Calm your tits. There we go. I got a Titanite shard off of you. I may use some of my excess Titanite shards to level up my my sorcerer staff, just so I can keep upping the power of my spells.
Oh my god, I'm so happy I got the Master Sword, dude. God.
I'm glad you got the Master Sword.
Nostalgia here.
Apparently there's a way to get it with only three hearts. I just saw a thing about it the other day. I didn't read it, but apparently there's a way you can get the Master Sword with only 3 hearts. I didn't look into it too deeply, but
Okay, so apparently by this music, oh my god, yeah, they can still reset you even though if you're leaving.
that's why you're smarter just to warp out, because they create a warp zone for you.
What? Wait, what is this area? What the fuck? Korok trial?
Yeah, there are 3 Korok trials that you can do.
I found one here in the Lost Woods.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
In the same place?
No, they're split up between 3 different corners of the Lost Woods.
Alright.
That's bullshit.
These guys want your ass.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck the thrusting weapon. I'm not a fan.
Lost Pilgrimage.
Yeah, fuck the thrusting weapon. I'm not a fan of it.
To watch Oboroki's first trial, follow without being seen. Milwaukee? Or where's
Yeah, that's a stealth trial.
Where's a... Oh, stealth trial? Okay. Well then...
You basically have to follow a Korok without being noticed.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to switch to the stealth attire.
You gotta stay out of view too, because he does occasionally look around. You have to stay out of his view.
Alright. Where am I gonna find him though? I don't know. Oh wait. Is that one there?
The game points it out to you where he's at.
Oh, there he is. He's hard to spot out. He blends so well with the forest.
It's like he's a Korok.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, come on. Yeah, I hate thrusting weapons. No, never use them. Never use thrusting weapons. They're terrible weapons.
Yeah.
Their hitboxes, like, I understand the whole point that they thrust, but their hitboxes are too small. So, like, where I think I should be hitting someone, I'm not actually hitting someone. Where's Hazel's pick?
Wait, what?
Shut up, Gale.
Where did you go? Oh my god. Apparently I'm close to a shrine too.
Yeah, there are actual shrines. Like, all 3 of the Korok trials lead you to a shrine.
But I don't think I got time to get to one of them. I wonder if the brush here will also hide me from him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the brush is cool.
Are you for real?
Oh boy.
It's already begun. I didn't lose too many souls, so...
Oh god. What the heck? Why did it teleport me?
Shut up, Gale! Screw Hazel's pick. Where's my Irithiel straight sword? There it is. I'm out of embers too, which sucks, but...
Wait a minute, so if Owaki sees you, you get teleported back.
It starts the trial all over again.
Fucking... Damn. How did he see me? Okay, whatever. Try it again. Pretending that happened.
I hate bleed. I might buy the Soul Greatsword just because of its flinching potential.
fuck are you motherfucker?
Hey now.
Sorry.
You all stupid pieces of trash can go screw yourselves. I'm not fighting any of you. I already fought you once, I'm not fighting you again.
Oh god. Okay.
Nope. 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 How?
Oh god. Colin, you know what this is?
I probably would have lived that if I had a ember.
You know what that happening is? That thing that we talked about earlier? You know?
I hate going through this area. I really do. That's why I always do it first to get it out of the way. Like I said, I really, really, really don't like going through the Cathedral of the Deep. The first half, anyway. Second half is tolerable. First half? No, I hate going through the first half.
Because of the creatures there that pretty much fucks your day, right?
It's because of the number of things in this first part that inflict bleed on you. Bleed is one of the few elements that is not affected by... Like, how much damage it inflicts is realistically not affected by your armor. Bleed is one of the few elements that is actually it does percent health. So naturally, the more health you have, the more damage bleed does. Which is why high vigor builds, bleed just rips through your health like it's nobody's business. And bleed instantly resets too. So as soon as you proc it, the bar is instantly reset and you can proc bleed again.
God, this thing disappears into the tall grass. Why are Korok so annoying?
Yeah, especially when you're going after the Korok seed, so you can upgrade your inventory space.
Yeah, actually, don't put any effort in looking for them. Just you happen to run into them. That's how I always find the Korok. Like literally, I did not put any effort into looking for them. I just happened to come across them.
Oh my fuck!
Oh boy. It's a good thing they can't hit you well in that animation. Oh my god. Except that. Oh my god. Run, just fucking run!
Yeah, I just want to make this shortcut, and then I don't need to go through this area. I don't need to go through that area again.
I don't think you want to dilly-dally with these guys.
Fuck you. Nah, I'm killing these fucks. Get backstabbed. Break that table. And then die. There we go.
Talk about abuse of the priest.
They're not priests.
Well, they kind of got
They're
the...
Aldrich's followers. They are nothing to me. The Erethiel Straight Sword is one of my favorite swords. I like its design more than any of the other swords in the game.
Nice.
It's also one of the few weapons that actually inflicts frost. Inflicts frostbite.
Nice.
I think there is only 4. I think there's either 4 or 5 weapons in the game that can actually inflict frostbite. And you get 3 of them from Boreal Outriders. The last one you get from a boss fight.
Oh god.
Because there's the Erethial Straight Sword, there's the Erethial Rapier, the Erethial Spear, I think? And then there's Sister Freed's axe. Or not axe, scythe. Sister Freed's scythe. Yeah, fuck your dagger. Excuse you?
Oh my god, I just thought, like, what would Dark Souls be in VR?
Nightmare. Nightmare fuel.
Don't. What? What? No. No, you don't see me. You don't see me, you little prickle plant.
What?
Prickle plant. Hey, look, a mink.
So I'm waiting for him to do his grab attack, and that's when he's most exposed.
I think that mimic. I don't know. It's just only hinting me though, but I think that mimic wants to take a little bite out of your ass.
You made a mess of the place.
So no sample out of your ass or something? No sample for him? No.
No, he can go. Shove those teeth down. Shove those teeth back into his mouth where they belong.
What the heck? That wolf was a trick play? You piece of shit. You are actually in real danger. If it's not for me, then that wolf would have ate you. Alright, fine. Go ahead. I'll let that wolf eat you next time.
Ow!
Bet you think this, damn it.
I really need better armor. Like, medium
Ooh,
tier.
you can bash with shields too? Ow.
Great swords you can bash. Not, great shields you can bash, not other shields. Great shields are the only shields that can bash.
Oh, alright.
I know what's in here, so I'm grabbing me some FP. Got an Ember. And an Aldrich Beast.
Oh, what?
It's called an Aldrich Beast. Aldrich Beast. And apparently highly susceptible to magic. Aldrich Sapphire. There's an Aldrich Sapphire and an Aldrich Ruby. Aldrich Sapphire, if I do critical attacks, which would be like backstabs and stuff like that, I regain FP upon doing it. The Aldrich Ruby restores HP if I do it. So if you're really good at parrying, these two rings are really useful for you. If you're not, really not all that useful. I'm gonna take none of your shit. None of ya. I am gonna pop this Ember though. I would like the extra health.
Satisfactory though, small kick kills.
Oh, mages are really good at that. If there's anything about sorcery builds, it's that with a high enough intelligence combined with the right spells, you can actually one-shot people.
Ooh.
It is insane. It is just disgusting how much damage you can actually do. Ouch! Where is this man going? No, 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 no. Die.
I like how his shield has so much spikes on it. Spiked shield.
Ah, nice and heal. Alright, we're gonna go kill this giant.
Whoa.
I don't know if you can afflict this guy with frostbite or not. If you can, he's like, I think he's like highly resistant to it. I got hit by that fucking crossbow bolt, and it stopped my FPS, this animation.
Dang.
I gotta run through that. I gotta run through him again.
That was a stroke of bad luck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because it's RNG what this fucking giant decides to do.
Yep. Definitely that's what happened.
Because I was inside his feet, and he decided to do an arm sweep.
Right after when you got pegged by the arrow.
Which stunned me long enough for me to get hit by his arm sweep and not get out of the way of it.
Yeah.
I just wasted that fucking ember. You fuck.
What? That's a.
It's a giant.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Yeah, of course. Why are you not locking on? He's literally right there.
There you go, that's the way to beat
Oh
him.
wow, he's almost dead. I think I was hitting
Did
him.
you critical on him?
I think I was hitting him in the head. Now that he's dead, because these guys stay dead permanently once you kill them.
Oh,
So
good. Cause if you had to keep fighting a giant every time you pass through that, that'd be such a bitch, and I wouldn't want to go through there as many times as I kind of desire.
yeah.
Hey Colin, is it alright if I can, hold that axe for a bit?
Yeah, let me watch this guy explode.
Is it a Dark Souls attempt at a Sujisaji?
You know, it's Dark Souls' attempt at being dickheaded, like usual. Where's this crossbow guy? I want my revenge. Fuck you. Fuck you too.
Fell down, and up there.
Oh, I gotta kill that Cathedral Knight again. That's not gonna be fun. But I'll kill these guys first. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What's that? Blob?
What is that thing?
I think it's just called a sludge.
Terrible little pricks.
I think the only thing these guys are truly weak to is fire. And I don't have anything fire-based.
He's just a little sludge.
I might need to rectify that later, though. Luckily, the Mimic's dead, so... Actually, no, I don't have to fight the Cathedral Knight again. I can just run over here and run past him. The only reason I wanted to fight him was because then he wouldn't interrupt the fight when I fought the Aldrich Beast.
You sure he won't follow you here?
No, as long as he didn't see me.
You want to make sure that he didn't see you?
He didn't see me.
Okay.
Otherwise, he'd be chasing me right now. Let's look at my souls back.
Alright, so what? Oh, this was the place where...
This is where I got killed.
Yeah.
There are items here. So we got the, this is the items he dropped. He drops a large Titanite shard. This is actually the first place you start gaining access to large Titanite shards. Which, the way it works is that Titanite shards will get you from level 0 to level 3. Large Titanite shards will get you from level 4, from level 3 to level 6. And then Titanite chunks will get you from level 6 to level 9, and then you need a Titanite slab to get to level 10. And 10 is the base board for all standard weapons. Special weapons only go up to 5. Boss weapons only go up to 5.
Interesting enough.
Lock onto him. Thank you. Alright, let's go open up shortcut number 2. There are 3 shortcuts in this area. This is the second one.
Hey, look, a friend of yours dropped in and you want to say hi.
Yeah, well, he can go fuck himself.
Is he following you?
Nope. Alright, this is shortcut number 2. And then shortcut number 3 is at the very end of the area, so that way you can get back to the area for the boss fight. Oh, I have an undead bone shard I didn't burn. Oh well, I'll go burn it later. When I'm ready to go fight the Deacons of the Deep. How much twinkling Titanite do I have? I have enough for 2 level ups for this sword. Sweet.
Fuck you.
We get the deep ring off of him. Which, the deep ring, grants us an additional attunement slot. So now we have 3 attunement slots. Drop down here. I wonder if I can hit him from here. Damn it. I'm not close enough. I'm not close enough or I'm not at the right angle. I'll just wait for him to get up here. I tried to kick him. I tried to instill him with fear. Yeah, come out, you piece of shit. Stab of back.
Alright, I'm back. What? What happened? I missed it.
He tried to run towards me and he fell off. We got a blessed gem. Now, I gotta say something about the blessed gem. You only get something imbued with blessed if you're running an item that you want to have natural health regen off of.
Yeah.
But because blessed gems just make weapons shit. Like it lowers
Like
the
any blessed weapons?
the only weapons that aren't shit that are naturally blessed are decent.
Yeah. For a blessing.
The only reason to use a blessed gem on an item is if you haven't gotten the infused achievement where you've infused every different type of infusion.
Oh. Okay.
That's literally the only reason to bless an item.
No, I'm gonna check the screen.
Okay. Oh, he fell off. Yep, there's the souls. He fell off.
Yep.
Now we just
From
need...
that height, that looks like a...
So that guy over there, he has a crossbow. You want to get rid of him, because if you try to make the jump over on that platform over there,
Yeah.
he will shoot you. And the recovery time from you dropping onto that platform is long enough that he can get a bolt off, and if your health is low enough, it will kill you.
Ooh, that's a real tricky situation there. Ooh.
Yeah, you want to bless your axe? I have magic. Go fuck yourself. Did you drop anything? No, you stingy bitch. Didn't even drop anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off here. Yeah, see that
Ouch.
recovery time? Yeah, if I hadn't got rid of him, that would have hurt. Because he would have killed me. And then drop down here. And we're golden. Oh god, there's more of them! Oh god damn it.
Well, these grub people.
Do I have... Fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh, I took an item that boosts my resistances to them. Oh, I didn't open that door! I need to open that door because that triggers Sigward's quest line. I love just hearing the playback.
I know. I don't know, sometimes it's that's fun. Hold up a second, I didn't know there was an outlet right there. Right by the axe.
Yeah.
I did. Oh, look, another giant.
Yeah, but he's more dickheaded to deal with. Because he's got a bunch of those blobs around him.
Oh.
Nope. Yeah, y'all can fuck yourself.
You know, it's really great that enemies can't hurt you while you're in that animation.
Oh, I know. They also can't get in here. They also can't get in here.
It looks so stupid. It's like, I'm trying to inch in here. Oh my god. What was that?
Oh, it's an attack one of his enemies have.
That one's got a staff.
I think you can get this staff. I think there's a chance that these ones with the staff can actually drop it, but I've never had it happen. Alright, we've essentially now have access to Bonfire for shortcut number 3.
Nice. Said you wanted better armor.
This armor fits with his head really well.
I with the head, but I don't think for the hat.
Some of the spikes are clipping through the hat.
Well, oh yeah, they are. I see that. But you know, take off the hat, and I think maybe you'd look peachy. Okay, well, now you look something rather.
We've essentially now have access to Bonfire for shortcut number 3. Nice.
Wait. Well, I guess maybe you can use that.
This armor fits with his head really well. I don't know why I'm running over here. No, we're not leaving the... We're gonna go to the Shrine Bonfire for this one because since I rested at the Rosaria Bonfire, it overridden the Cathedral Bonfire.
Oh, alright.
Plus I need to go back and open that door. Because I need to open that door for Sigward's questline. Oh, why'd I do that? I'm being stupid.
Back. Come again.
Did what?
How many do I have? Because I need 12.
Brother, you hear me like that?
I'm gonna keep the barbed straight sword.
So you're just gonna be keeping the armor.
Mm-hmm. Why do I have all, why are these crossbow bolts? I don't have a crossbow. I'm gonna sell this, but we're not gonna make good use of that. I'll keep that because I may be able to make use of that.
Very well. Then
3 levels. Let's put... We'll put 2 into intelligence. 1 into vigor.
farewell, Ashen Maid.
I'll keep that because I may be able to make use of that. I don't think there's anything else I can sell. I can sell these, I'm not going to use those. Sell these. Sell this because I can't use it. I might as well sell these because I can't use them with the weapon I have. Sell these. I'm keeping the Undead Hunter charms because you can... Well... I'll get rid of the dual charms. The Undead Hunter charms, you can actually make use of them when it involves mimics. Because you can throw them at the mimic, and it puts it to sleep, and it drops its item.
Oh, nice.
It's the way to avoid fighting them when you don't want to fight them.
Ashen.
No, I wanted to buy... Actually, I want to buy embers off of you.
They still drop your items even though if you kill them, right?
Ashen light.
Yeah, they'll still drop the items even if you... even when you kill them. It's just, if you want to get the item without having to fight the mimic, you use the undead charm on it.
Alright.
The only downside to it is that that mimic is still there.
No. Alright.
It doesn't permanently get rid of it, that's at least as far as I know. You know, we'll run both. It's just, if you want to get the item without having to fight the mimic, you use the undead charm on it. The only downside to it is that that mimic is still there. It doesn't permanently get rid of it, that's at least as far as I know.
I think that should be it for the phone. I'm just gonna charge my laptop now.
Yeah, since we made shortcut too. Like I said, I want to go open that door. Because you have to open up that bottom door. For some reason, by opening that door, it triggers Sigward's quest line. I don't know why.
And that's one thing you don't want to do.
No, that's one thing I want to do.
Oh, alright.
I need Sigward because his quest is one of the few ones that reliably gives you a Titanite slab. You want to complete his quest line.
Oh, got you.
I know later this... You know what, when Jesse's over, we should probably stream Kingdom Hearts.
That's what he's been waiting for quite a long time, dude. So yeah, it'd be nice that we'd stream that.
And as far as I know, we can set up his... Since we know that this works, if he brings a USB headset, we could...
I don't think he has a USB headset.
Well, one of you can just use one of mine, and then if you bring yours... If you bring your USB headset, and then Jesse can use mine.
I don't have a USB headset.
What do you mean you don't have a USB headset?
I
Most new headsets nowadays are USB.
I have auxiliary. Unless if I could be able to connect with Bluetooth, maybe.
Well, that's what the dongle is. It's connecting via Bluetooth.
But can I be able to connect to that though? But this is being connected by Bluetooth to the dongle. That's...
Yeah. I forget what the Saints Biden does. What does it do?
What if we have another PlayStation controller that is active, and
No, it'll screw with the game. Yeah, well, it won't keep it. It won't keep it active. Since you can't co-op play this game, and you can't co-op play Kingdom Hearts, it'll just turn off the controller.
So even if the controller is still on and I were to plug my auxiliary cord into there, it's still not going to make any sound in the headphones while you're playing through?
I mean, you could probably connect one to this controller, and then the rest of them get connected to the... I have
a very long
You know what, how
cord.
about this? One of you can use this headset. One of you can use that one, and then I'll use the one that's plugged into the controller. That way we have...
Oh, yeah, we could do
That way all three people are covered.
Yeah, we could do that.
And that way, instead of it being, let's find an alternative, let's just do that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because I don't...
Because all my headsets are USB. I don't have an auxiliary headset. And the ones I do have don't have a mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, here's another.
Here, check this shit out.
Oh, actually, I got an idea. My studio condenser has an auxiliary right under the thing, and it's connected. It's connected via USB.
Well, is there any way?
Since it's still a microphone, we could connect the microphone condenser, and I can put it into a 360 input audio. It'll capture all of our...
I was going to ask that. Is it capable of capturing multiple voice inputs from different directions?
Yeah, if I want to, I could just...
Then we'll just do that.
I could set it right here in front of us, and then, we just have the audio input in our general direction, and then, that will be our recording, our default recording device. So we don't need to always have Conversym headphones. We use the headphones for
Then you should bring that with you when the gaming weekend happens next week.
And also that's also another port where I can be able to use my headphones.
Hey, guess what?
What?
That's Soul Greatsword.
The reach on that thing.
Well, it's almost like you're swinging a greatsword-sized blade.
Yeah, that's
Huh,
another reason why
It has... It has a very good length to it, you know. And it's so big. The extra predator, yeah. Just a longer length means deeper penetration.
Why is he not waking up?
Because you're a scrub. And he doesn't deal with scrubs.
Oh, now he's active.
Oh wow!
And now that just did a metric shit ton of damage.
You just hit him in the head. Well, apparently he doesn't like that blob. What?
Uh-oh.
What did that just do?
He's flinging some of that dirt at me.
Oh, dirt. It's not like it hurts.
And you're dead.
Seriously, what exactly does that dirt do?
It hurts. It's a projectile attack. He throws it at you.
It's just dirt, though. You got armor.
It's muddy dirt.
It's so dirty that it hurts. The bacteria, when he flings about it, just like the very instant when it gets in the air, like the bacteria is just so strong that it actually causes physical damage and potentially kind of some sort of poison.
I don't think it poisons, but it does do damage.
Yeah, I'm just fantasizing at that point.
This game already does enough shit to you. Why would you want it to do more?
Because Dark Souls. It's
Alright, so... I was going to. So, I think we're going to cap this stream off with killing the deacons.
Where is he?
We also did start late, too.
Yeah.
They're the bosses of this area. Oh, you piece of shit.
What do you think?
Oh, that's Mom.
For blobs, these things are rather.
Like I said, their only real weakness is fire.
Kill him with fire!
But the AoE on that greatsword is ridiculous.
Right?
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Miss Bravo.
We're streaming Dark Souls right now.
Yeah.
It's fine, Mom. It's just, I don't give a shit.
It's fine. No problem at all. And I'm also monitoring the stream as well.
I have no idea if these things are even susceptible to frostbite. I don't think they are. Okay. We got us some Drang armor. Some Drang gauntlets. This thing is still alive.
It's best that you kill it.
It didn't help I died a few times here too. Pale tongues are an item used for another covenant, and when you talk to Rosaria, you can use them to reallocate your stats.
Nice.
You can also use it to change your appearance too if you wanted to change your appearance. I don't care because usually the armor I wear most often doesn't show your face, so I don't care. Okay, Mom, we're not going to be up too much longer.
Yep.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I'll see you on Monday.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Sorry.
Yeah, you won't see her this weekend.
Yep.
She has... You're going to 2 sets of states, aren't you, Mom?
Well, yeah. One this weekend and one the next weekend.
Then aren't you going to one for Deb's team and you're going to one for your team? Okay.
My team is in first place.
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
All right, we just created shortcut 3.
Though I didn't bowl very good today.
What'd you bowl?
398. Yeah.
What the hell is that? 398.
So is it really bad?
For mom's skill level, it's not as good as she usually bowls.
Oh, so she had better days.
She's had much better days.
Alright, well, we get those days every now and then.
Mom's average is high 400s to early 600s. My average is low 500s to mid to high 600s and potentially 700s.
We had those days every now and then, you know.
Oh yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yep. Don't mind.
Just sucks, but it happens to the best of us. See, the Pharaon, the Soul Greatsword is going to be nice to have. I don't know if the Deacons are resistant to magic or not. I know faith-based builds.
Hold on.
Nice to have. I don't know if the Deacons are resistant to magic or not. I know faith-based builds.
I can kind of hear feedback.
Yes, because you're also running the stream on a laptop.
No. I mean, I'm trying to lower the volume from the stream so that our mics don't pick it up. Congratulations, you got one viewer.
Yeah, these guys can all screw themselves. I'm not in the mood to mess with them.
Ooh.
We are going to summon help for this fight, though.
Who will that be this time?
We're summoning Henri of Astora and Horus the Hushed.
You can only summon 2 at a time?
Yes, unless you use the unless you use an item. It's called the I think it's called the Dried Fingers. It allows you to summon an additional phantom, but it also makes you susceptible to being invaded by a second red phantom.
Huh.
Alright, so for the first part of this fight, you want to aim for the one that has the red soul in it. Once you've killed enough of them, then the actual Deacon himself spawns.
There's one really fat priest.
The nice part about having Henri and Horus here is that they help thin the horde a little bit. Because the biggest
don't more respawn?
Yeah, they respawn, but what's nice about having Henri and Horus here is that they help thin it down.
Okay.
Oh, he's all the way over here.
Who's the fat guy? Who's the fat guy?
Yeah, I see that more of them are spawning there. I don't think this is when he's... Yeah, this is when he spawns. Yeah, now the actual Deacon himself has spawned.
I think the other phantoms.
Oh my god! Heal. No, they got me. I got caught. I got stuck in between them.
Meanwhile, the other phantoms are still fighting.
They're gonna keep fighting until I respawn. I got caught in a bunch of them.
Wait.
That's
when you respawn. Are they still fighting out there?
No.
Oh, okay. So you
It
restart.
desummons them.
What? Okay, but your soul's still there.
My soul will still be in that boss room, yes, but it desummons them.
You'll need to, you'll need to bring those two back.
I'll need to resummon them.
Yeah, okay.
But I can't summon them if I don't have an ember.
Oh, yeah. I think this might be a bit distracting, so I'm just gonna put the jack in here and I'll just monitor the stream.
That's fine.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna kill you.
Why did I do that? I just wasted an ember.
God.
Why did I do that?
Oh. Well, like, that's one,
Oh my god, it's...
that's one number you're not getting back.
Yeah. That... why did I do that?
Did you get distracted on something?
I thought I had already sent the elevator back up. I don't know why, because I thought that happened because it clearly was not there. I'm an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I just got distracted. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I asked if you were distracted.
At least my souls are here. I didn't lose that much anyway. If I would have lost like 100,000 souls, I might be a little butthurt. But... because at this stage, 100,000 souls is worth a lot. Considering that, I'm hoping that if I do it right, I can have this build at soul level 120. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to run past all these.
Don't mind us, you can keep praying. We're just gonna go and kill your boss.
Alright, so I'm going to pop an ember. Yeah, for some reason when you approach this area here, they don't follow. Like, look, you see, you see, he wants to come over here, but his AI programming is telling him
back off because his boss got this guy.
he's nearing the boss room. We're not supposed to mess with them. Well,
Yeah.
these ones in particular don't go near you because you're nearing the boss room. Other ones will go, I do not give a shit. Alright, now we're summoning Horus. Alright, so what we're going to do is... obviously... we goofed because we got stuck amongst a bunch of them. So what we're going to do is that we're going to wait until the deacon kind of moves back a little bit, moves away from some of them.
Or melee calls at the outer perimeter of the...
Actually, you know what? I shouldn't even be using sorceries with this because I'm not getting anywhere with it. Because obviously, as we saw earlier, I was using Pharaon Greatsword. I have 30 intelligence.
Yeah.
It wasn't doing anything to them. So they are rather resistant to magic. So I'm just going to two-hand my sword so I can kill them faster.
And the best thing you want to do is stay away from the inside of the room. Unless if you really need to go for this guy. You can easily kill him.
Just watch out for the big guys. The big guys are the ones that give you the most issues.
Yeah, like...
Because,
they're really fat.
yeah, because then shit like that happens.
Yeah.
Where they just start flinging... I don't understand. They're priests. And they don't use mirror. Make any sense.
They got my priest to do that.
They are susceptible to frostbite at least, which is nice. Yeah, those fat guys have a nasty habit of jumping at you.
Yeah. I didn't know they'd be
I think this is when the deacon spawns. Okay, you're a... Get out of here, you fuck.
Oh, Horus is not looking too good.
He'll be fine. A smarter strategy would be to also clear out some of the enemies around the deacon.
Oh god, get out, get out, get out!
Oh, he's in a good spot. God damn it! I never have this many issues with him.
Apparently the ones with the blue rose, they do a shit.
Yeah, because they're higher tier enemies.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that it is really easy for this boss fight for you to get swarmed. It also doesn't help that for whatever reason, From Software thought, priests, fire.
Yep.
Why not give them miracles? Why not have them throw lightning bolts? No. Let's give them the ability to shoot freaking fireballs. Because they're totally not pyromancers.
Yeah. Last that I remember, fire is not very friendly to undead.
Fire is one of the few elements in this game that it does not matter how much resistances you have, it will do a shit ton of damage regardless.
There's also burn damage over time.
No. There is no burning status in this game, but I think they supplement that with the fact that fire just naturally does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, because fire hurts. Last time I checked.
There's only a few enemies that are actually resistant to fire, and that's the demons. But other than that, there isn't a lot of enemies that are resistant to it.
Oh, hold up a second. What did you do with our game?
If you're talking about arms, it's probably
my game.
It's probably still on the stove. And this fucking sucks because I stupidly wasted that ember. Now I'm gonna have to go into this fight without Horus and Henri. Not that this fight can't be done by yourself.
It can.
It can. It's just it's a little bit more ball achy when you're by yourself.
So you're gonna try to do it by yourself.
Yeah, I have to. I said we're gonna cap this stream with beating the deacons, and I'm not stopping until we beat the deacons.
Alright, balls out.
It really doesn't help that the fat ones have so much more damage resistance. Like they just soak up the damage.
I still really like the fact that it's the fat guys that are more agile than the skinny guys.
Yeah, look at that! Look at that!
that is something.
Why?
That is something beyond demons and black magic.
Man, and someone threw a fireball at me.
It's just like, you know, the fat priests are so
A strategy you could use is that you could try to pull the congregate away from where the deacon spawns.
Yeah, kind of rain them around you so that single out the red glowing.
Yeah, when he starts doing that Dark Soul congregation thing, start attacking him, because if you don't interrupt that attack, it's a tracking spell and it does considerable amount of damage.
It's not the only thing that does a considerable amount of damage.
Oh my god.
And sometimes if he's like dug into the root, I think you find something with that
It doesn't do enough damage. No. Because I did that earlier when I did the first attempt to fight him.
It doesn't even do that much damage on normal
Yeah, once you kill the deacon, they all die. But you gotta kill the deacon first.
Yeah, with the deacon's a bitch. He's an asshole.
Now, here's the funny part.
What?
Activate this bonfire and rest at it. His body's there.
What? Where?
Right here. Approach him, pick up this item. You've stolen his robes.
What? Hey, I want to see you, priest. I want to see the priest thing.
And let me equip the Dragon Gauntlets since they're
Eternal Father, I offer you my body and blood.
This armor actually offers a fairly decent amount of elemental resistances, but it's not very good when it comes to physical attacks, but that makes sense because it's really light armor.
Is that good for like magic resistance? I can't.
It's got decent magical protection. Like it's got decent elemental protection. It's just it's got really piss poor physical protection. But then again, if you're running these with elemental resistance in mind. Alright, so let's use this. We're gonna head back to the shrine. I'm a little bummed out that I lost those souls, because this could have been a lot more.
You sorted through a lot of resources in order to just kill this deacon.
Well, like I said, normally it only takes me one attempt to beat him. But for some reason I just got bad RNG with him.
Yeah.
Because the first time I got swarmed. The second time I got sniped by one of the fat guys because he's like, "Oh, I am now Mercury," and he just gains movement speed up the wazoo, and then he stabbed me.
Yeah.
But now,
like fat,
Henri and Horace are here.
Fat priest has the agility of Spider-Man, just come swooping in and ruin your day.
Let's talk to Ludlith. I think this is Ludlith. Yeah, Ludlith. We can transpose either the Cleric's Candlestick, or we can transpose Deep Soul, which is a sorcery. I forget, what does this do? Sorcery of Archdeacon Royce and his deacon, said to have been imparted to them by MacDonald of the Boreal Valley. Fires dark soul dregs. Souls which swell from the deep pursue their target, drawn towards life. I'm gonna get this because, is this really any good? Nah, I'm not gonna get it. I've already got my spells in mind, and that's not one of them. At least I don't think it is. Let me double check. No, it is not one of my sorceries. So I do not need that spell, which means I am consuming this man's soul. Shut up, weeb. Alright, we're gonna do some leveling up, and then we're going to so I got 3 levels. I can get 3 levels off of this. Let's put 2 into intelligence. My goal is to get, I forget, does this build have 50 or 60 intelligence? Because our goal will be to get our intelligence up as high as possible. Well, our goal will be to get our intelligence to a certain point. Most sorcery builds end around 50 or 60. Because after that, you get really diminished returns, and it's not worth it. I may do 50 for this one, just so I have more points that I can put into vigor and stuff.
Sorry, I kind of want to take a look at this.
60. And then we'll put, alright, so I need 18 for that. We'll put 1 point into attunement, so next time I level up.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
I'm gonna go buy an extra ember from, the Shrine Handmaiden. Now I have it in case I need it. Alright, so with that, we are going to call it a wraps for this stream. So, unfortunately, we didn't get to beat the Abyss Watchers. That was my fault. was being kind of stupid this stream. Instead of doing my normal stuff, I ended up just being a dingus. But so we're gonna cap this stream off with defeating the Deacons of the Deep, which we did. It only took me 3 attempts. The next session, which will be next Monday. This weekend, you guys are gonna get Kingdom Hearts on Saturday.
Yeah.
On Saturday, it'll be Louis. Louis will be with me again. He has the YouTube channel. It's Louis661, correct?
Yep. I haven't posted in quite a while, so.
Well, you've also been busy, so
Yeah.
life's been kind of in the way with that. And then our buddy Jesse will be with us for that one. He is what I refer to as the Kingdom Hearts historian. He knows everything about the game. He knows everything about the original game. Everything inside and out. Which is the version I'm playing.
Yeah, and
He's not so knowledgeable on the changes that they've made. That's where I come in. Because I know a lot of the changes that they made from the original game that we got to the final mix version.
Yeah, later installments of Kingdom Hearts, Jesse doesn't really know of because,
he knows he knows 1, Chain of Memories, and 2, the original ones, inside and out. He knows everything about them, the original games.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask him about what changes were made in the final mix versions of them, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, and I think it's a definite that if we're going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts 3, we would want to have him along with us, just so that, he'd be updated with us.
Streaming Kingdom Hearts 3, son of a bitch, they don't even have a release date yet.
Yeah, I know. I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was just around.
All we're being told is that it's supposedly being released in 2018.
Yeah.
But we have not gotten a release date. All we've gotten is teaser pictures and an occasional trailer. That's it.
Yep.
I would guarantee we would see the next Pokemon games on the Switch before we see Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Pokemon?
I do.
Oh, okay, I don't
If I could figure out how to set up the Switch to be able to stream off of it, then I would say you and I could probably tango and Pokken.
Yeah.
Because don't you have Pokken?
No, I don't have Pokemon.
Oh, you don't have a copy of it?
No, I don't have a copy. Can we be able to do local play?
Yeah, we can do local play. The way the fighting system is set up that you can do local play.
Yeah, I can just.
Like I said, if I could figure out how to stream that, because we would do that downstairs on my computer, because that would be easier to do it that way.
Yeah.
But if I could figure out how to set up the Switch to be able to record it so we could stream it, then we could have like a stream or two of like you and I just like playing cooperative games together, like Fire Emblem Warriors, because that's co-op capable.
Yeah, this.
Fire Emblem Warriors, Pokken, Splatoon.
Yeah, we could play Mario Kart. There are lots of games. Yeah, there are lots of other games that I actually saw that as cooperative. So I don't know if we even want to go through Resident Evil Revelations together on the Switch.
I don't have it on the Switch.
Yeah, there's Revelations.
I have it on the PC. Wait,
and
do I have it on the PC? I gotta
Revelation
check. I gotta check and see if I have it on the PC. Revelation 2.
It has all the episodes.
Yeah, the versions they have on it now, it has all the episodes.
I don't know.
But there's a lot in our future that we could do. But for right now, the immediate future, we're gonna work on beating Dark Souls 3 for the 3rd time with our sorcerer build. We'll periodically get together because Louis is in the States temporarily for now. He'll be going back to the Philippines to continue his schooling at the end of May. So during that time, we're going to try to get as much done as we can.
Yeah.
So he will be joining. We'll do this as a thing. He will be joining me Mondays for streaming Dark Souls.
Yeah.
We'll try to do Saturdays streaming Kingdom Hearts with Jesse, except for next weekend.
Yeah, the weekends are going to be more or less an overnight kind of thing. So it'll give us a little bit more time to actually get all this content wrapped and finished. and also other stuff for.
Yeah, because we play D&D on Wednesday, so nothing will be going up that day. With my Tuesdays opening up, we could theoretically stream more Dark Souls on Tuesdays. But that's if we need to. But Dark Souls will be Mondays. Fridays or Saturdays. Friday will probably be. This Friday would probably be
Any other
more
streaming projects you're doing?
well, Neo is still in production, but I'm not gonna continue that until the Dark Souls 5 run build is done. Since Neo is a Dark Souls-esque game, I want to finish Dark Souls 3, my Dark Souls 3 character builds first, and then go to Neo to finish that. At least finish the main campaign of that. And then I have Kingdom Hearts started. I've only got one stream of Kingdom Hearts, but we will continue that this weekend with Jesse.
So we're only going to be doing... Okay. So we're going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts
So we'll be streaming Kingdom Hearts on Saturday.
this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Okay.
Next Friday, we will be streaming Resident Evil 1 in its entirety from beginning to end.
Okay.
With you, Daniel, and George. We will stream more Dark Souls that weekend too. Like 1 or 2 streams of Dark Souls. So we may finish this build, this run through with this character, maybe next week. It all depends on how my playing goes.
Okay.
Because
wait, what about games that you'd be streaming on your PC? For example, like Left 4 Dead.
that will be, we will do those on Sunday.
Sundays.
Because then that way we don't have to worry about getting together. I'll just stream those from my PC on Sundays.
Yeah, and you know, I could just be at home or here.
You could either be here, or you could be at your house, and we'll stream Left 4 Dead for that. I plan on streaming Resident Evil 4. If you want to join me, you can, like just vocally. But I am going to stream Resident Evil 4. I need a partner for Resident Evil 5, and I need a partner for Resident Evil 6.
I can totally do Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 5, I think I probably might need to be here locally.
Not really. Not if you're doing it from your house. And if we...
I don't have a copy of Resident Evil 5.
Oh, that's right, you don't. Because you have a copy of 6, but you don't have a copy of 5.
Yeah, Resident Evil 5.
Next paycheck rolls...
Right?
Yeah, you can get Resident Evil 5 on the PC. Next paycheck rolls around, we may be able to rectify that. But, but basically, in terms of what we have coming up, you're gonna get more Dark Souls. You're gonna get some Kingdom Hearts. You will get some Resident Evil. Some Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead 2. We're doing Left 4 Dead 2 because it has custom campaigns and it has all the maps. So then, what we plan on doing is I'll explain that when we actually start streaming that. Which we'll do that this Sunday. We'll start that this Sunday. So once you're done with everything you think you need to have done on Sunday, like, 'cause I think you have to go to church or something on Sunday or something like that, right?
Yeah. We tried to go to church on Saturday though, but like, if we're too tired, we end up going.
This past weekend you just came back from your trip, so of course you weren't going to go.
Yeah, because we're too tired.
Yeah, but this weekend, let me know what's going on with that, and we may start streaming that in the morning or in the afternoon, depending upon what's going on with that. But it will be streamed on Sunday.
Yeah.
So Sundays will be our Left 4 Dead days. Mondays will be our Dark Soul days.
Okay. Yeah.
Saturdays will be our Kingdom Hearts days, if Jesse's available for those.
Yeah.
If not, we can work something out for those days in supplement.
Yeah.
But we kind of have a schedule set up now. The Dark Souls will be on Mondays. Saturdays will be Kingdom Hearts. Sundays will be Left 4 Dead. Sundays will we'll stream for a few hours on Left 4 Dead, so we'll do like a campaign or two each stream. And then we'll stream, I'll stream Resident Evil 4. You're welcome to join me for that if you want to. And then when Resident Evil...
When are you gonna stream Resident Evil 4?
When we're done with Left 4 Dead. Like, when we're done for that day with Left 4 Dead.
On the same day.
I will stream Resident Evil 4 on that day as well. So, like, if you're available in the morning, we'll stream Left 4 Dead in the morning, and then I'll stream Resident Evil 4 in the afternoon.
Can't I be at your house at that time? Because, you know, we could locally play Left 4 Dead 2, and I'm still in the same house after when we're done.
Yeah, we can do that.
I can just sit in, you know, watch you go through Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, because we can do that locally. So then, technically...
What day is that one going to be again?
Left 4 Dead would be on Sunday.
Sunday, so on the same Sunday there, I could be over.
Well, see, the thing is, I don't want to hog you for the entire time, because I know you still want to spend time with your family.
Yeah.
So that's why I suggested that we do Left 4 Dead over the internet instead of doing it locally, because then if something happens and you wanted to hang out with your parents, then we can easily reschedule instead of it being we gotta just stop what we're doing.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Because then, like, I don't want to hog you for every single weekend. Because I'm already hogging you for Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Monday for Dark Souls, Wednesday for D&D, and then Saturday for Kingdom Hearts. It would be easier for you, and for me, because of gas, for you to stay at home, and then I'll just record your audio on Discord during the stream.
Yeah.
Then that way, instead of it being me having you for 4 of the 7 days of the week, I only have you for 3. And then you have Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and Sundays to spend with your family if you want to. But if you want to stream something, just let me know. We can arrange something. Because obviously my Tuesdays are now open. My Thursdays have always been open. My Fridays are open. So if you want to go online and say, hey, let's stream this, I'll be more than willing to do it.
Okay.
But with that, we've rambled on enough.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up.
It's time we conclude session 2, well, part 16 of Dark Souls 3. Of Dark Souls 3, my 5-character build. This is, obviously, as you know, this is the sorcery build. When this is completed, we will move on to the next build, which is the Dex build. But for now, we're going to wrap it up here. I'll talk to you guys next time. Ifrit160 signing out. Do you have any last words to say, Louis, before we wrap it up?
Minasan, arigatou gozaimasu, and mata ne.
Fucking weeb.